How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Sonic Adventure DX.
Oh no, not again. What is the meaning of this?
And we're back in Flashback land. Why is this place all red? Whoa! What the hell happened here? How do you set a stone altar on fire anyway? I guess we better find out what's going on.
Hey, what happened here?
I couldn't stop them. They came, and my father... I had no idea how bad this would turn out. I'm shocked.
Was that chaos?
Look! It's the emerald! Wait! Is this a dream? It's more like a nightmare.
Your friends are in front of the ship fighting. Help them.
Well, we'll have to go help them, but, wow, that was weird. I wonder if that was chaos that was screeching in the background.
I finally found all of the missing emerald pieces, but I still can't figure out that creepy monster. Huh? What's that?
Cut! Somebody tell our voice actor that he's not actually supposed to be drowning there. Well, anyway, it's finally time for Sonic to take on Chaos 6. And I must say, I really like the battle theme for Chaos 6. It's a lot of, it's really hectic and fast-paced. And it fits Chaos very well. So, Chaos 6 is invulnerable. There's really no way to hit him. Unfortunately, Eggman does a stupid thing and throws down ice bombs in an attempt to slow Sonic down. And the ice bombs, funnily enough, work on Chaos to freeze him. So, it's like the Doctor could have actually, done something remotely useful here and, won or something like that in this battle against Sonic, but no. He just decides to totally screw with it, and he continues to throw ice bombs even after he sees that Chaos has taken damage and been frozen from them. So it's like, what's the mentality there? Well, anyway, I was trying here to kind of get Chaos to do some more attacking moves, but then he just decided to suck, so I told him to suck on some ice bomb, and then I'm going to give him some ancient light to suck on, which is actually his weakness, I guess you could say. The Ancient Light does 2 damage to most bosses in the game, including Chaos 6. So, yeah, we got him. How do you like me now, Eggman?
Sonic!
Hey there, Knuckles. Glad you finally made it. I thought you got lost or something.
Well, in a sense we did.
Until we meet again!
Sonic! Stop! Come back here!
Now, Sonic, I don't think that's such a good idea. Sonic? Oh, jeez. You better hold on to Eggman's clown car pretty tight.
I'd better let Sonic handle it from here. He'll do okay. Now, I must return to Angel Island and the Master Emerald. No, it can't be.
He's still alive?
I guess he didn't get enough the first time. You can't stop me from restoring the Master Emerald.
So now, just like Pachacamac's Guardians before him, Knuckles will fight Chaos 6 himself in an attempt to get the Master Emerald back to Angel Island where it belongs. This fight actually makes a little more sense than Sonic's, because Sonic was just fighting him because Eggman, was like, oh yeah, well, you fight Chaos because I gave Chaos Master Emerald, or Chaos Emerald, so he can do my bidding. But in this one, it makes a little more sense because Chaos, being relatively sentient, probably realizes, at least all 6 of them, I would hope one of them realizes that if the Master Emerald is restored back on Angel Island, he will no longer be able to do whatever he wants because there's a limit on him from the Master Emerald. Like, it's the controller, so it would have to be able to limit his power at some point. And Considering how out of control he is at this point, I would say it would probably be able to limit his power pretty well. I honestly wish that attack had a little more suction, so it kind of dragged you in a little more. It might make it a little bit more hectic to dodge, but anyway. I was going to demonstrate some of more of Chaos's attacks, like I said, in Sonic's thing, but he didn't do them, so I was just like, okay, fine. You want to stay there and be stupid? Suck on maximum heat attack! Also, the engine is in ruins, so there's that. But that's probably just from all the fighting that we were doing, and from the stupid cannons.
Yeah, you're finished. What's left now is to return the Master Emerald safely to my island.
And he'll take the Chaos Emeralds with him too. Why not? I mean, why leave him on the egg carrier, right? It's about to explode. And this one's more like, I guess it would be the proper one, because Knuckles is the last person to get off the ship. Besides the robo-maids and everything like that. But they're not getting off the ship, so... You can also see that scene with Tails, but it just doesn't make as much sense with Tails because he doesn't see the egg carrier's engine starting to explode, so... Then again, Big didn't either, but it was too funny to pass up for Big. Alright, Knuckles. Let's fix this thing! Oh, that's much better.
This should do it. Perfect. All is well now. The Master Emerald and the island have been restored.
And that means Chaos is no longer a threat. And that also means that since Angel Island has been restored to its rightful ability as a floating continent due to the Master Emerald's levitation, it can now come out of the ocean. Which kind of means that Knuckles is taking Big back up into the sky with him, but maybe Big lives in a part of the jungle area that they didn't make a part of Angel Island. I don't really know. It just seems kind of weird to have the altar up in the sky and the jungle where the pyramid is down on the ground, but whatever.
I'll probably be on this floating island forever. Guarding the Master Emerald again. I may not know the whole story behind this, but perhaps
Is that the glowing
it's
red
better
light?
that way. I'm at peace once more.
Kind of weird. And that's Knuckles' game, ladies and gentlemen. It's been pretty fun for this one. I feel like I kind of spread Knuckles a little too thin across all the videos that I did with him, but well, I really enjoyed it. The theme song that's playing in the background here, and the motif that was actually only used once in his story, is called Unknown from M.E., that is Master Emerald, by Marlon Saunders, and I think this one is the one with Dread Fox in it. I think the Sonic Adventure 2 one is the one with somebody else, some other guy that kind of like remixed it a little bit. I really like this theme song a lot because when I was younger, and like when my parents were younger, they were kind of into the whole Motown scene, so my brothers and I kind of grew up listening to a lot of Motown, just because, you know, we were in the car with them and they would put the CDs in and we'd listen to Motown. So it kind of grew on me as a kid, so I kind of enjoy it. I really like this song. It's very jazzy and kind of like live band, big band type thing. It's cool. I really like this theme song. Probably on any given day it would be tied with one other theme song as my favorite in the game. And as usual, the theme songs in this game fit their characters pretty much to a T, because you kind of have to listen to the lyrics for this one, which I'm talking over. I apologize, but I'll leave a link to the actual song in the description so you can go ahead and check it out for yourself, as usual. But it kind of, the lyrics kind of get into Knuckles' whole solitary guardian status and all of that stuff, and how, you know, he's a very powerful character and he has a rivalry with Sonic, and he never really asked to be the guardian of the Master Emerald, but he was given the duty and he'll do it anyway. So it's like, I really like that aspect of the song, and I really like that aspect of Knuckles' character. So I said last time in Big's review that I was talking more about like accessibility as an adult versus accessibility as a kid. Now when you're a kid, you know, you don't really pay as much attention to the storyline and the backstories of the characters and their development and all that stuff because you don't care. Like, you want to play the game. When I was like 8 or 9 years old, the characters were cool, sure, but it wasn't like I paid absolute attention to, you know, how they made their decisions, why they made their decisions, and all that stuff. So that's accessibility as a kid. You want to play the game, and you want good gameplay to go through that. And this game has that, and Knuckles' story has that, I think. I don't really have a problem with the treasure hunting missions. Some people have said that that's a part of the game they don't like as well. But, I mean, I really don't think that they're that big of a deal. At least they're not fishing, right? So, of course, I don't really mind the fishing part either, but you get my point. In any case, I really think that the accessibility as an adult part kind of lies in the fact that now I'm a little bit more astute at psychology and all of that stuff, and Sonic Adventure has a keen way of getting in the heads of their characters when you're playing it. When you're playing as Knuckles, I mean, you gotta go back to his story, you gotta think about it this way. He never was really with any of the other characters in any of his missions that he was doing. He usually, when they offered help, or when Sonic and Tails were like, oh, we gotta go chase the egg carrier, you know, Knuckles was like, I gotta do my own stuff. So you guys go do that, I'm gonna do this by myself. And I think that really gets in Knuckles' head, because it's like, he's been on a floating island. Now, obviously in Sonic the Hedgehog 3, it fell to the ground, but that was the first time it fell to the ground ever. Knuckles has been up on that island forever now. And he wouldn't have really any amount of interaction with anyone at that point. But so it kind of really gets into his head and gets into his psyche when you're playing his game and you're playing just as yourself, and he's the only one around. So I really like how they kind of made him this solitary guardian type thing, because it really fits the backstory that they had him as. They have him as a guardian of this emerald, and the emerald has to stay in the sky for reasons we'll get into later in the playthrough. But he has to stay there. It's his duty, even though he may not want to do that. He may want to actually have interaction with people, but he can't, because he has to protect the Master Emerald from people who would harm it, like Eggman in this case. And I really like that part, and that's the part that I kind of get out of it as the accessibility part is an adult part that I mean. Like, certain characters in this game I feel are a little more accessible to me as an adult, because I can look at how they behave, and I can see how they do it, and I can gain a bit greater appreciation for them. And I love this trumpet part in the background for the end of Knuckles' theme song. It's a great song, and I'll leave the link in the description like I said, so go ahead and check it out. Like I said, it's probably tied for my favorite theme in the game, so... But yeah, that's all for Knuckles' story. He's probably one of my more favorite stories in the game, even though I felt like I kind of spread him thin in this playthrough. I really like his story, and I really enjoy his character in this story. Even though, all jokes aside, I made a lot of jokes about Knuckles during the playthrough, but I really do enjoy his character, and I really like where they developed him, so... And his gameplay's pretty fun, too. So... Yep, that's all for Knuckles' story, and looks like with the Master Emerald restored, that means Chaos won't be a threat anymore, but we still have to stop Dr. Eggman and all of his robots. How are we going to do that? Find out in the next episode of Sonic Adventure DX. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Take care.